Guys, AGK is now learning the hard way. Seriously. First, his mother have shown him that the spiritual controls the physical. Because here, he drove down to the village with his friends to come and carry the mother's corpse from the mortuary where she was deposited to go to the city to bury her. But unfortunately, the cars stopped working. First, it started with Andy and Rita. Their own cars did not want to move. And Ejike thought it was just a plan, to frustrate him or to delay him. Only for him to get into his own car, the car stopped working too. But the funny thing is that those guys hanging around, when they touch the car will move. When Ejike touched the car will not move. And they were all worried until Onowu came and they told Ejike, oh yeah, move the car now. You think you are wise. You think you are courageous billion. You can handle everything your own way. Oh yeah, move the car. Then Ejike was unable to move the car. And while they were on it, he insulted the Onowu in the presence of those youths. And the youth decided to descend on him. They dealt with him. They gave him woto, serious one. They taught him a lesson that nobody have ever teach him in his life, that you don't insult elders. You see, in this village, we respect our elders because they are our fathers. So we don't talk when they are talking, let alone raining insults on them. Because Ejike have biting more than he can chew. Here they are giving him blows upon blows, blows upon blows. And Ono was just there watching. The funny part is that Dan who have been giving Ejike stupid advice, who have put Ejike where he is right now, the only thing Dan could do was to run with his wife, the way he grabbed his wife and run inside the car so that he will be safe from those guys. Look at him. He was there. Even when Chioma was asking him, won't you go and help him? Say, help who? Hey, I beg go. When you are choosing friends, choose wisely. No, sometimes when you are watching movies or when you are watching dramas like this, you need to be learning something from it. Know the kind of friends you keep. You see this Andy is a friend. In as much as he don't want to fight those guys, of course, he doesn't need to fight them, if not begging the way he was doing. He was there to beg them to stop beating Ejike. He was there. If they even push him down, he was still begging. But the so-called friend, the good advisor, because to Ejike, Dan is the best advisor so far, Dan have to run inside the car with his wife so that they will not get hurt. Okay, when Monachi find out that there is nothing she could do, she was just shouting, begging, and when it occurred to her mind that she needs to go and contact the uncle, she rushed to go and call the uncle. On getting there, the uncle and Chinwe was there, and Chinwe was like, if the youths are beating Ejike, that means Ejike must have done something. Let them beat him. Hey, the uncle was like, do you want them to buy your brother? And she said, the mama's cup is down already. So if Ejike's own will be added to it, it won't be a bad thing. And the uncle was like, you are not okay. And at that point, the uncle have to follow Mona to the scene of that fight. And thank God for the intervention of the uncle, because had it been the uncle did not come, they would have they would have as in send Ejike where mama was. But all thanks to the uncle, because when he came, he was able to stop the youths from beating Ejike. And only then Ejike know that it is not good to disrespect elders. It is not good. And the funny part of it is that the uncle was telling them that they don't need to bother themselves. They don't need to beat Ejike. They don't need to stress themselves, because it is very clear that on no account should Mama body leave that village. That it is not even going to happen. Even if Ejike let him mobilize the highest car or so, even with the aeroplane, that it is not going to move. The body will not move. And I don't even know, at least this will show Ejike that everything is not all about courageous billionaire and money and everything. Yes, even the ambulance that he paid to go to the mortuary to go and get the mother's body. The man have to call him to tell him that on his way going there, his car got a problem, and before you know it, he has engine problem, and for that reason, he is no longer interested in the deal, that Ejike should go and find another person. Let me tell you, a lot of things is in this life, whether you believe it or not. The spiritual controls the physical. I'm telling you. You see, in this life, the spiritual, I know. If you watch my previous video before this one, I told you that before Ejike will even lay his hands on that dead body, that the mother will teach him a lesson of his life. What is happening now? Is it not the same lesson? The mother is teaching him a lesson, at least by not making his car move, is one big lesson he will never forget in a hurry. When another person touches the car moves. When Ejike touches the car will not move. Even his friend's own, their own developed fault because they came for the same reason. And he wanted them to leave their car there and move. Ha! And they told him that that is not going to happen. No. Anyway, at the end of the day, I believe he have learned his lesson, but he have learned it in a very hard way. Let's watch out for the next scene and see what will happen. Thanks for watching. Share this video and subscribe to my channel. Bye. I love you guys.